right, so how do I know if I need a business coach, a mentor, or an advisor at this stage of my business? I'm glad you asked this question or you're watching this video, because I could tell you what, if I would have asked something like this or searched for something like this early on, things may have been easier, right? Now make sure it's the right business coach, because there's people out there that have not done the things that they're talking about or the things that you want to go towards. If you need something, is your business coach qualified? Have they done it before? Have they have experience in it? And do they have a proven track record? For instance, when I come into businesses as a coach, whether it's marketing or a business coach, certified 10X business coach, but I also have bootstrapped 7 other companies to over $1 million in revenue, and all of them are brands that are still there and still running. Actually 13 plus brands that are global brands that are still there today. And we work with Fortune 50 companies, Fortune 500 companies, and multiple different businesses. And a lot of this is from hard experience and effort and due diligence, all bootstrapped. So why do I put that there? Because as a business coach myself on the marketing space and the business coach side with no marketing, just as a strategist, ultimately, these are things that people need to look out for. If they're looking to grow their business, to expand their business, to do certain things, is your coach qualified? They would look at me and go, okay, this guy's qualified. He's taken 7 companies to over $1 million in revenue. By the way, 95% or more of business shut down in the first 5 years. So ultimately, those are companies that are running longer than 5 years. Clearly, he knows what he's doing and how to start a business, grow a business, and run a business. Is the person you're looking at qualified for the position? Now, we need to get back to the basics though, and actually say, when do you get a business coach? Because the question is when, not if you need one. So no entrepreneur succeeds alone. You're gonna model something, you're gonna see something. You probably have a business coach online where you've taken a course or a program, or you've learned something on Udemy or whatever the case may be. That's a coach. Whether you know it or not, that was somebody teaching you something, and it was a specific skill, and they were a mentor to you. If you watch free stuff, the amount of free stuff that's on YouTube right now, like the Alex Hormozis and Cody Sanchez's and all this stuff, I mean, these are people that are phenomenal in this space, and they are literally giving you information that they paid hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars for, and it's for free. You just have to soak it in. You have to understand it. You have to look at it and say, how does this apply to my business right now? Don't compare yourself to them, but understand, how does this apply to my business? Because mentorship shortcuts years of struggle. If I need to go do something, I will find a mentor for it, and I will gladly pay for the consulting, for the mentorship, for the program, whatever it may be. By the way, we have a program that we teach this, Virtual Scaling Accelerator, on how to get the people behind you, all the mentors and all the business coaches behind you, the lawyers, the architects, the engineers, the experts in video editing, the experts in social media, all of this stuff. So some of them are in the US, some of them are not, they're global. However, you can have these people as your backline for your business. HR consultants, right? Sales executives, certain people that know certain industries that are consultants in those industries, and you pay them all by the hour. I wanted to produce a TV show. I said, I need storyline producers that have worked with Netflix and Disney and Warner Brothers and some of these other streaming services like Roku and Apple TV. Went online, I was able to get them. I teach this in our program, and ultimately these are people. I had 2 different consulting calls, and I had enough direction from somebody that they could have put this in an entire course and sold it for $10,000. But I paid for 2 hours, probably $150 per hour, and I would gladly do that because they're saving me time, effort, and resources. And what you can't get on the AIs is actual industry knowledge. You can get technical data and you can get things from the AIs that are great, but there's always going to be patterns. And there's always going to be shifts in patterns in every industry, including TV and film, and every industry you're talking about. What are those patterns? What are the current state of the patterns that the AI would not know yet because they are not humans? These are things to differentiate. These are things to take into consideration. So signs that you might need help, right? You're stuck at the same level despite the hard work. Different quality of staff can get you from 100,000 a year to $1 million a year, right? And then there's breakpoints. Different quality of staff can get you from $2.5 million a year to $5 million a year. Different quality of staff and type of staff and systems and processes from 5 million to 10 million. Those aren't the breakpoints, but there are breakpoints in there. But what I'm saying is there's different staff, there's different coaches, there's different people to get you to different levels. Make sure that it's the right one to level you up and not level you down, because there's a lot of people out there that will say they can do things and they can't. or they have not done it, or they haven't been to that level yet, right? So you need to make sure that you're not wasting your time and your money and your efforts there. If you keep facing similar challenges, same thing. If you lack accountability to push harder, maybe you just need an accountability coach or a life coach. Whatever this is, coaches are okay. They used to be called consulting. Oh, you need to go see a consultant. You need to go see a therapist. You need to do this. Well, today's therapists are actually these coaches and consultants, believe it or not. Now, I'm not knocking the medical industry, but at the same time, these are people that will help you reach your goals because you're paying them to help you, give you raw advice and raw, unfiltered direction. And that's what it is. You don't want them to fluff you and give you some bullshit that you're not going to be able to execute on later, and then it's all daisies and roses. You need hardcore facts and data and people to tell you, hey, you're not doing this. You told me you were going to do this, blah, blah, blah. That's the type of coach that I am. Somebody tells me something, I hold them accountable. I tell them up front, look, we're going to go into an agreement here. You're not going to like me on certain days. You're going to call me an asshole. You're going to call me, you're going to cuss me out. You're going to do certain things, but that means that what I'm doing is effective and it's getting into your head. And you're doing something wrong. There's resistance there. So ultimately, what are the differences? A coach helps you unlock performance and mindset. A mentor shares wisdom from real world experiences, and an advisor gives you specialized strategic or technical advice. Can somebody be all three? Of course. A coach is different than a consultant. You know, a consultant's going to consult on something where a coach guides you so that you make the direction, uses persuasion and their abilities and their experience to help guide you in the direction that you really want to go. Maybe you don't know if you want to be there or not. So how to choose the right one? Have they achieved what you want to achieve? Mentioned this already, crucially important. Are they value aligned with you? Are their values going to be the same values you have? Are their outlook on life, outlook on the business, whatever the case may be, is it in line with you or does it shift? That's important. Do they challenge you, not just comfort you? Talked about this. Are they giving you fluff or are they telling you the hardcore facts? What are they doing? What are they not doing? What are you not doing that they're going to call you out on, right? Now, great coaches and mentors are investments. They're not expenses. So look at this as an investment into growing faster and collapsing time. When you have a good mentor and you have a good coach, they're collapsing time for you and they're saving you hard time, literally saving you time. And like I told you before, you can't buy time. But the closest thing to buying time is actually hiring a coach, a mentor, or an advisor. I'll have a link below if you want my coaching services or some of the programs we offer. We actually have a free group as well. I have to put this in here. I'm making the video, right? So we have a community where we offer a lot of resources and a lot of programs to help you determine what coach you need, what mentor or what advisor you need or consultant on the back end. And this could be in any different space, right? Any type of space, we have programs specifically on that. Or if you just need a business coach, we're here to help as well. So the key takeaway, smart entrepreneurs hire wisdom, not just labor. See you on the next one. And what is the next one? It's going to be how do I structure incentives, bonus, profit share, and retain great talent. See you there.